Hello there. Hi, everybody. Hello, good afternoon. Hey, we changed our little hashtag to Tuesdays with Bisou, just because being trendy isn't always everything. And we're not always going to be talking about like trendy things. So I changed the hashtag to Tuesdays with Bisou. That way we can kind of share whatever we want without having to feel like it has to be trendy. Because stain removal is not trendy, but it's super necessary if you're going to be wearing stylish clothes or any clothes at all. So before I get started about our best stain removals, my secret hidden talent, I wanted to start on kind of a serious note. I just wanted to make sure that everybody says kind of a special prayer for our friend Lulu. I'll show you Lulu and Trixie. So they're on Instagram, Lulu Trixie Pics. And the reason why is because Lulu just had a little procedure the other day and she had some complications and they had to take her back in yesterday. And she is very, very near and dear to my heart. She actually came to Chloe Bisou's birthday party. And I got down on the ground and we made out for like 5 minutes. I seriously, I love Lulu. She's a little Frenchie, a little blonde Frenchie, and she's the sweetest dog. So we have been thinking about her all day and we're hoping that you guys can go visit her on Instagram and give her some well wishes. They're the sweetest people. Lori is her mom, and Trixie is the pug, and Lulu is the Frenchie, and they're the sweetest girls ever. The second shout out I wanted to give today is to everybody who bid at the San Diego Pug Rescue auction this fall. We actually auctioned off one of our dresses, and we're so happy to say that Wired Nerves, who it's actually Liz and Betty. Betty's the little pug and Liz is the pug mama. I don't know if you guys are here today. Liz, are you here? Liz and Betty? We just really especially wanted to thank you for bidding on our dress and winning. Yay! Betty gets a dress from us. And I know Chubbs, the Wampug, her mommy bid on one of our dresses, or on our dress as well. So we just really wanted to especially say thank you. Because I know San Diego Pug Rescue definitely needs the help. Don't all pug rescues, don't all rescues in general. So yeah, thank you for that. We really appreciate it. Okay, so let's talk about stains. It's actually, this is something that I brag about. This is something that I'm really, really, truly good at. I can get nearly any stain out of clothes, couches, rugs, mostly clothes though. If you see, whenever I go to a pug party or, oh, thank you, Curtis the pug. Thank you. If you see me at a party, usually I'm dressed up and usually I'm surrounded by lots of dirty paws and lots of pugs, and I never care. I never ever care. I could care less what kind of stains get on my clothes because I know that I can get the stain off. So, for some reason, oh yeah, see, okay, see, Grim and Reaper Pug says, see, removing stains keeps you trendy. It's still Trendy Tuesday. That's right. Thank you. All right. The first thing, surprisingly, that I don't reach for when I have a stain that I need to remove is not bleach. I only use bleach for like laundry, for doing our sheets and our towels, and for cleaning. But it's one of the things that for some reason I don't reach for. What I do reach for, yes, see, you know what's up here. I'm gonna show you something really funny real quick. What are you doing, Goo? What's she barking at? Oh, hi, Goo. Oh, hi, Goo. Oh, hi, Goo. We had to say hi to them really quick before I showed you some of the things that, the first things that I reach for when I have a stain. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, these are some of the best stain removals around the house. So in my eyes, the holy trinity of all cleaning, whether it's stain removal or even odor removal, is hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and vinegar, white distilled vinegar. So any kind of mixture of those is, you're bound to have some good stain removal there. A few things that I also immediately reach for, surprisingly, I reach for dish soap. You'd be surprised at how many things a dish soap eradicates. I also love OxiClean. You guys, OxiClean is the shiznick. OxiClean is, and actually OxiClean has the same ingredients as hydrogen peroxide, sort of. It's more of like a granule instead of a liquid. Hairspray, surprisingly, I reach for, and cornstarch, and I'll tell you why I go for cornstarch. And then I always have an old toothbrush hanging around because they're excellent at, little toothbrushes are excellent at removing stains without ripping up any of the fabrics. Now, Curtis the pug, I know that I just saw you say something about them being environmentally friendly, and yes, I can't say for sure that's not necessarily the reason why I use some of these things, but they're all safe for pugs. That's kind of the reason why I don't always necessarily go for bleach first, because it's not safe for pugs. And even for the floor, if we have little accidents, we use an enzyme spray. So even that is safer for the pugs. So as I'm going through this, if you guys have any stains, yes, at the shelter, yes. Let's see, what do you use at the shelter the most? What would you say? Do you use enzyme spray? Is that what you're talking about? So as I'm going through some of these and what I use them for, what stains I use them for, if you guys have any stains, any stubborn stains that you get quite a bit on your clothes that you would like some advice on, be sure to do just like a quick shout out and say, hey, I always get blah, blah, blah on my shirts. I need help. So the one thing that I'm always helping my husband with are food stains. For some reason, peroxide and enzymes. Awesome. Yeah, because they're peroxide and enzymes both are excellent odor eaters. They're excellent stain removers, but also odor eaters. They're perfect. No more stinky. Because we all know how that goes with pugs, right? Okay, so my husband, it's literally the joke of the house that he cannot wear a white shirt without spilling barbecue sauce, mustard, ketchup. For me, I get berries on my shirts because we eat a lot of like strawberries and raspberries, and those can stain. And wine, that's another really tough stain to get out. So, he and Mom must be related. Do you always spill ketchup and mustard on your shirt too? Is your shirt a ketchup magnet? So the number one best way to get rid of food stains for me, and I guess the key to a lot of this is catching the stain before you wash and dry it. But always grab the dish soap. If, say you're at work and you spill your lunch on your shirt, dish soap is a sure bet every single time, because usually office places have dish soap of some sort. And then when you get home, you can add dish soap and peroxide. So I'll put dish soap, hydrogen peroxide, and dish soap in like a little tiny dish, and I'll get some warm water and I'll mix it up and put it on the toothbrush and just scrub it off. And usually that works. Make sure that if you're at the office and you have put dish soap on, to kind of rinse it off as best as you can with water. Otherwise that dish soap soaks through your clothes and will make your skin itch. So don't leave the soap on. Try to rinse it off as best as you can and kind of blot it as you go. Yes, and dish soap and baking soda. But you know, I find that baking soda isn't always readily available at office spaces, so that's why I say just pure dish soap usually helps with food stains. But once you get home, yes. And you can actually make a really good paste out of baking soda, and mix baking soda with dish soap and hydrogen peroxide and make like a nice little paste, and actually kind of lay it on top of the garment overnight, and it'll pull the stain right out. I usually use warm water, not hot water. However, hot water gets wine out. So if you have really, really, really hot water, just hot water unto itself, that will lift a wine stain. So wine, strawberries, raspberries, anything that's red will be eradicated really, really well with dish soap, baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide. See, I told you, it's the Holy Trinity. Let's see here. I know. We had somebody come over one time and spill an entire thing of my entire full glass of wine onto my brand new, it was like this beautiful cream and kind of zebra print rug. Oh my gosh, I was so furious. But I got the wine stains out. It was like all okay. Okay, so the next two big ones that I, for some reason, always have a problem with these. It is so bizarre. I don't know why I always attract this or why I always end up doing this, but I have a problem with ink and lipstick. So both ink and lipstick have somehow magically made their way into our washing machine and into our dryer. And I am not kidding you. I have every single time gotten out all the ink and all the lipstick, even after it was dried, with, can anybody guess? I wonder if you guys can guess what I used. And you know, what's really funny too is that Chloe Bisou's birthday party dress, I was making that and I had an ink pen sitting out and I rested OxyClean, close, that does work, but I'll tell you in a second what I really used. So for some reason I rested, I was doing something with her dress, and nope, not baking soda, not baking soda. I rested her dress on one of my pens, and it bled all over the little bodice of her dress. And I freaked. But then I remembered I have a good little trick, and it took out all the ink. You guys would have never been any the wiser. So it's not baking soda. It's not hydrogen peroxide. It's not whiteout. Hairspray. Good old-fashioned hairspray. One time, lipstick exploded in the dryer, and I just went out and bought the cheapest, any hairspray works. It must be like the combination of alcohol and something else in it. But I went out and I got like the cheapest thing of hairspray that I possibly could. Aerosol seems to work the best, but any of it works. And if you take a toothbrush, I know. Well, it exploded in the dryer. I don't know. It like exploded everything. We had like glittery lipstick. It is like a wonder product. I totally agree, Kathleen. I totally agree. So I just sprayed on the little spots and took a toothbrush to each little spot, and they came up right away. Disclaimer though, it does get, you know, really sticky. You don't want to let it dry. You have to kind of go back and forth between water and hairspray. But it, especially for ink, it only takes like a couple minutes just to lift that stain up. So hairspray, lipstick, and ink. Okay, so kind of the other common ones, surprisingly, you know, things like blood, unfortunately, or like dirty paws. Blood I have taken out of a shirt, and it was actually, it was a decent amount of blood, and it was like a brand new shirt, so we didn't want to ruin it. And I actually ended up, yes, that is a cat meowing. It's our cat Button. He's being a little ninny. Button, well, get in here then. What are you doing? Okay, anyway. He's agreeing with everything I'm saying, that's all. He just sits outside and meows, like, you know, a typical cat. It's like, I want to come in, and then he comes in, and then he's like, I want to go back out, and then he goes out and he meows to come back in. So it's like a back and forth game we've been playing all afternoon. Anyway, so one of the times I actually ended up soaking the shirt in cold water and a scoop of OxyClean. If you leave any stain, you can even try set-in stains that you've washed and dried accidentally. OxyClean is another complete miracle worker. That stuff will get any stain out. Okay, well, not any stain, but almost any stain. I've used it so much. So yeah, if you just put it in like a sink, yes, see, you know what's up. If you just fill the sink with cold water, a scoop of OxyClean, set whatever it is, even shoes. We've put in like really dirty, scroungy, like Converse shoes, and yes, grass stains. Yes, perfect. Yeah, so if you have kids, pugs, dogs, whatever, OxyClean is an absolute must in every household. And then, last but not least, grease. I have actually gotten quite a few grease stains out of my husband's, once again. My husband is the one who always spills stuff, including greasy stuff. So there's two ways that you can try to get grease stains out. One way that a lot of people recommend is dish soap, because it's, you know, it's a grease fighter by nature. However, I've never found that Dawn or any dish soap has been all that great for grease removal for me personally. However, my little trick that works every single time for grease is, can anybody guess what this one is? Did anybody see? Anyone? Dun, 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 dun. Cornstarch! If you put kind of like a good helping, like a good big chunk, and like pat it on the grease stain, and let it sit overnight, once again, another miracle worker. It really, 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 truly does work. I don't remember what grease stain it was, but it was pretty serious. It was like a pretty big one. It was like from, I don't know, I think Bo doing something with the car or one of the bikes. And we thought for sure we'd never be able to get the stain out. And I put a good helping of cornstarch over, and it took it right out. It was perfect. And then you just wash and dry it afterwards to get all the cornstarch off. But it was perfect. So that's that for stains. Does anybody have any other advice, or have I forgotten anything? I know I use nail polish remover sometimes too, like 100% acetone for some things. I think I used it for some kind of glittery thing recently that got on our stuff. So that works really well too. So that's that. Do you guys want to say hi to the pugs? Say hi to the doggies. Ooh. Chloe, what's she doing? Why are you looking so sad today? Why are you looking so sad? Hey, it's nice to see you on here. How is your Periscope? Is it working better? Hi there. She says hello. Oh, and there's a Goo. Oh, Gooey. Oh, Goo. Say hi, Goo. Has everybody, oh, well, hello there. I can watch, you can't broadcast. Oh, sad. I've definitely decided that it's the Wi-Fi. I have to get a different Wi-Fi spot too when I leave home. I have to get in somewhere that has Wi-Fi in order to do a good Periscope, which is sad. I don't know. I feel like Meerkat is the same thing, so it's not like I'm just going to jump to Meerkat and try something else out. So I'm going to stick with Periscope for now. Okay, and one last thing here. You guys are getting the exclusive dish on this. Yeah, it is. It's just the Wi-Fi connection that's always affecting things with Periscope. Okay, so you know how we have our Etsy store, and I haven't done that great of a job with keeping up with our fall collection, but we still have a ton more pieces to put in our fall collection, including today I'm going to put in the little Foxy Peplum dress. So that's going in today. And then also, if you guys follow Spanky the Pug, Little Darla's dresses are also going up on Etsy today too. And actually, I should go grab that piece of fabric, because you guys, these pieces of fabric are out of this world gorgeous. They're so, so pretty, and they're cotton. And you know, actually that's another thing that I was going to mention too, is that I typically use cotton for all of these pug dresses. So any of the stain removal, especially like dish soap, just plain dish soap, so that you don't have to worry about, you know, washing and drying the dresses. You can just do a quick spot removal. If, you know, if pugs roll around in the dirt, they get grass stains. They're pugs. That's how it works. So I make sure to use a lot of cotton so that you can remove a lot of those stains. I am going to actually, hold on one second. I'm going to go grab one of the pieces. Chloe, you gotta entertain your audience, Chloe. Mommy's gonna be right back. You gotta entertain them. You gotta entertain them. You gotta say hi. You gonna say hi to everyone? Okay, I'll be right back, you guys. I want to show you guys this. guys say hi to them? Did you guys just leave your audience? What in the world? Did you guys just leave your audience? Did you just say goodbye? Okay, so this is the fabric that I used for Darla's dress, and if you can see, this is cotton, but it's actual gold. Well, not gold, but it's like shiny metallic. It's hard to see in the pictures, but oh my gosh, this fabric is so beautiful. I don't know if any of you guys sew or do quilts or anything, but this is a new collection from Joanne Fabric that's called Buttercream, and it is just so pretty. It is absolutely gorgeous. So any of those like golds that you see, they're actually metallic in the cotton. It's beautiful. Anyway, so back to my little exclusive announcement. You guys will be the first to hear this. I will make the official announcement probably this weekend, either on the 1st or the 2nd. But you guys are the first people to hear this. So if you're interested, be sure to let me know. I am doing a holiday dress collection. However, there's going to be a little twist. So I am going to only sell 12 holiday dresses. 12. So like the 12 days of Christmas. They will go on sale for $30 each. $30 each, 12 dresses. And Kathleen, you're so funny. 12 dresses, $30 each, and you will choose a color. You can choose red, blue, green, silver, or gold. They will go on sale. They will start going on sale November 2nd, so that way you can get them before Thanksgiving. So after the 12 are reserved and paid for, there will be no more holiday dresses. So you, sorry, I kind of keep jumping around, but you will choose the color red, silver, gold, green, or blue. And it will be a surprise dress. It'll be like a special occasion dress. It won't be just like any old fit and flare. It'll be a special occasion dress, and each dress will come with a faux fur stole. Like the little one, I don't know if you guys follow Molly Vac, but the cute little fur stole. So it'll be a special occasion dress. They're normally $60. I'm only selling them for $30 plus shipping. And oh, Kathleen, you're so sweet. Thank you. And Rosie and Bella, thank you. In the office, people are probably like, "You are nuts, lady." Actually, they probably already know how much you love dressing your pug, so it's probably not out of the normal. You're so cute. Oh, Kathleen, we're kindred spirits. Okay, so what am I forgetting? 12 dresses, $30 each, plus shipping. You choose a color. I will surprise you with the dress. It will be for your Santa pictures, your holiday pictures. They go on sale November 2nd. I will only do 12. They will get to you before Thanksgiving. If you need them sooner, be sure to let me know. And hopefully they should be to you before the 15th. I have quite a few orders right now that I'm working on, so I'll see. I'm sure I can get to, if you guys are doing like holiday pictures, I'll get them to you before the 15th. And then the last wonderful part is that you will be part of my Instagram's 12 Days of Christmas. So each day, 12 days before Christmas, if you send me a picture, which I would love for you to, please send me a picture of your pug in your special occasion 12 Days of Christmas dress, and you will be part of our countdown to Christmas. So you'll help us on Instagram and Twitter and Pinterest and Facebook count down the 12 Days of Christmas. So you guys got the first scoop on that. I will be making the announcement on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest on November 2nd. And you can always email me, heather@thestylishbisou.com. If you guys want to be part of the first of the 12 dresses. All right, so let's see here. Should we play with the pugs for a little minute? Should we play, guys? Who wants to play? Play! I might just sell all 12 before this weekend, even before I can even announce it. Who wants to play? Who wants to play? Oh, let's get a squeaky one. Oh, gooey. Where's our little shark? Where's your little dancing shark? Oh, get it, Rook. Get it, Rook. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, did I scare you, Rook? Oh, was you scared by that one? Chloe. Chloe. Glue! Oh, gooey. Oh, goo dear. Oh, goo. Has everybody decided what they're going to be for Halloween? We've decided. I know, Kathleen, you need to meet Gooey. I think that you would fall in love with Gooey. Rook! Rucha! What's you gonna be for Halloween? What's you gonna be for Halloween? We call it Halloweeny. I don't know if it ever offends people, but I don't really care, because that's what we call it, is Halloweeny. What's everybody gonna be for Halloween? What's you gonna be, girl? What's you gonna be, Chloe? Oh, you got goopy eyes! Oh, you got them goopy eyes, Chloe! Goo! Can I have that? Can I have that? Oh my gosh, I bet you and the girls are gonna be so cute. Oh, okay. We don't celebrate Halloween. Hey, I totally support that. We actually weren't feeling very much in the Halloween spirit ourselves this year. But I mean, yeah, to each his own. That's good. I definitely respect that. Goo! Oh, gooey. Let's see your tail. Oh, look at that tail. Oh, goo. Oh, gooey. You have to greet Gooey every time you see him. If you guys ever meet him. I know, I do too. I like to see people in the costumes too, but sometimes, I don't know, as I've gotten older, every day is an opportunity to dress up in Heather's house. Yes, it is. Why, yes, it is, Kathleen. Yes, it is. As I've gotten older, though, I don't know. I just, especially since I don't have kids yet, I just kind of find myself losing the Halloween spirit. Oh, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so this is how you have to greet Gooey. If you guys ever meet Gooey, this is how you have to greet him, okay? Ready? Goo! Goo! You have to shimmy your shoulders, because that's what he does with his tail. Goo! Gooey! Goo! hope you guys are all doing that at home. Shimming your shoulders and saying goo. Goo. Oh, gooey. Chloe, how do we greet you? Everybody has a special greeting. How do we greet you? Do you greet mommy? Good job, Kathleen. I know I can rely on you to shimmy your shoulders in the office. Chloe, how do we greet you, Chloe? I know, isn't that the funniest thing? He has like a golden retriever tail or something. I don't know. It's just the funniest thing. And he will hit people with his tail too. It's hilarious. Let's see if we can get it going. Oh, goo! Gooey! Oh, goo bear! Oh, goo! Oh, gooey. Oh, hi, Yabba. Oh, hi, puppers. Oh, hi. Oh, it's pug pandemonium over here. It's pandemonium. It's a pandemonium. Hi, Rook. All right, guys. So, hope that you were entertained today and that you got some. Whoa, jeez, Appa. Jeez Louise. Hope that you guys got some, I mean, all of us know all these stain removal tips. But sometimes it's just a good reminder. I don't know, just to kind of get some other tips on what else you can use for stain removing. And you know what it is? It's vanilla. They always love my vanilla lipstick. They always sniff at it. Dude, there is nothing better than this girl snuffling in your ear. It is the cutest thing in the entire world because she is really loud and she goes, but she does it like right in your ear. It is the cutest thing, and no other pug does it. There she goes. It makes me giggle every single time. It is so funny. And then she messes up my hair. It is the world's best snuffle ever. Rook. Oh, mommy loves you, Rook. Okay. We're heading out. We're peacing out, huh, Rook? Chloe? Are you going to say bye? Are you going to say bye? Email me, guys. Be sure to email me if you want to be first to the 12. And tell me which color. Alright? Thanks so much for joining us, you guys. We love you. Thank you so much. It's so nice to see all of you. Bye, you guys. Love you.